should just play this instead. Probably. We should probably just play this instead. Alright. Alright. No, that's gonna move my camera, isn't it? Microphone is in the way! You ready to start this podcast? Podcast. Capital P. Podcast with a capital P. Was supposed to be starting a podcast this year. I don't know about that. I don't know what happened to my podcast. I need my co-host to co-host it up. But Leif, I don't know if you still subscribe to any of my other unofficial channels here here on YouTube, but there's some more Barb on the internet than usual today, and it just makes me so happy. Renee, you didn't tune in the beginning, did you? Best notif of the year. You mean best notif of your Tuesday. It is good to see all of you. Happy Tuesday. Please be sure to hit that like button. I have not seen you for 2 whole weeks. 2 weeks. First week, I was traveling for work and I had the most amazing work trip. And the second week, last week, I was behind. Turns out, if I take a week off of work to go on a work trip, the whole entire organization moves an entire week's worth of time ahead, which means I am a week behind everything. So yeah, stop gallivanting, folks. We got streaming to do. We have games to play, and we have packages to open. Now, I can't open these packages until the person who sent them arrives. And per usual with this P.O. box, I don't know who sends the packages. I just know when they show up, and then I get a notification. So I believe one is from Mugs. They might both be from Mugs. I don't know for sure. I don't. Is this a shopping stream? What's up? Renee, thank you so much for continuing to be a member. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What is going on with the vertical? The vertical is... there's something hidden underneath this vertical. Renee, thank you so much for 46 months of friendship. Thank you, thank you. Is this a shopping stream? There is nothing for you to buy here. I do influence by saying, hey, try sparkling water. Sparkling water is delicious. Now, I would not say you should get this one. In fact, I would hawk this one. This one's great. You get it in Costco. I'm not affiliated with them whatsoever. Not sponsored post. The Chief Forest sparkling water is great. It is so great. Hey, there we go, Mugs. Mugs. Should I have 2 from you, or should I have 1 from you? Both? Okay, both are yours? Excellent. That means I can open them. Which should I start with? Brown or white? Do you know what's in either? This one feels like it might be clothing. Oh, look who... Look. Poe says, I hope this one's for me. Hey, Pop. This one feels like harder. This one feels floppier. Yeah, I said that. It's a good thing YouTube doesn't have clipping anymore. Can you not immediately start chatting when you go live? My fingers are fast, but the internet does not work fast enough for you to not see the first few seconds to a minute. Well, you can chat before I go live, so you can definitely chat while I'm live. You can chat the whole time. Are you just saying you didn't get a notification immediately? Because that's just kind of, if I've told you once, I've told you a million times. Notifications just don't really work that well. Not for live. Not for live. Hey, what's up, Ray? How's it going south to west? Good to see you. So it's notifs or is it chat? What's broken? Don't tell me everything. Mugs, thank you so much for 65 months. That's wild. That's what, I'm just like doing the math. How many years is that? That's wild. Thank you. Go with the floppy white one. Okay. These have been sitting on my, even when you're on the screen, you have to refresh once you go live. No, the player should be issuing these little checks. Have to refresh. Harvey, you on Android? You on your phone? You on a computer? You on TV? Are you Chromecasting? What you doing? How are you? Have to refresh the player. Yeah, I need to know what device you're on. And then we can do it. All right, so P.O. Box. Link to P.O. Box is, or sorry, the P.O. Box thing phone. So Android. And you're just you're on old cruff. Sorry. Are you seeing the? Do you see tiki mugs or do you not see tiki mugs? Are you in the future or are you in the past? You're probably in the past, right? So my P.O. box is open now that I live in the. Why, yes, I am. So since I live in the land of the free, I now have access to freedom of capitalism and sending stuff. So let's take a look at what is in here. You're in the past. Quit living in the past, man. The future's where it's at. All right, so we are opening this up. It felt like fabric of sorts. Ooh, wait, it says Vegas. Oh, wait, what is this? Do I have to go get changed? Welcome to sunny New Vegas, and it has the Novak. Oh, wait, which one am I optimizing for? It has the Novak dinosaur. Oh, wait, it says Dino D Light. Oh, yeah, Highway 95 Novak. Wait, ZeniMax. Wait, is this like official? Is this like official? Official wear? Official merch from ZeniMax Studios? ZeniMax whatever's. This is a place where you get to pretty early on in Fallout New Vegas. The town in the game is called Novak. That's not actually what the town is called, but it's just called that because that's what's on the sign. Because oh, you can't see it down here. Because it's a motel with no vacancies, and so the town is called Novak. And there's this big giant dinosaur. And at the top of the dinosaur is Boom, and he is a sniper, and he will probably snipe you out whenever he sees you. But it turns out you can just befriend him, and he's kind of like a stale piece of cardboard, but he's pretty good at sniping. So he is pretty good to have as a companion. This is great. Thank you, Mugs. Let's take the stickers off. Should I go put it on? Should I go wear it for the rest of the stream? All right, we have this one, and then I don't think this one is a wearable. It feels more like a squishable, except not squishy. It's like hard plastic in here. Hard plastic. So let's take a look. What size is this one? This one is a ladies cut. I usually wear like unisex. This is a ladies medium. It might be. We'll try it on. I'll try it on right after. I want to open this, and I'll go put that on. Maybe I shouldn't have been squishing it. All right, what is this? Okay, there's two things in this one. Wait, is this for my car? Wait, I was literally just thinking today, because it's the first time I've driven to work in my new car color. I was literally looking at the dashboard of my car. I was like, this is like not a very exciting dashboard. I need to decorate my dashboard now. Look at this! It's one of those Hawaiian car ladies. My office seems brighter. Yeah, all my, I need scissors. All my blinds are down. The sun is like directly shining here. So yeah, it is, if I were to put the blinds up. No, this is, the shirt's definitely not too small. And you're right, it's always better to do a bigger size than smaller. Wait, if I put her in the sun right now, will she do her thing? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's doing her thing. She's doing her thing. She's doing her dance. Wait, she's hilarious. Oh my goodness, you're gonna make my car stink. We've got oh my gosh, it's a whole pack of tiki air fresheners. Oh, of different, it's every flavor under the sun. What does Black Diamond smell like? Plastic. Okay, we have a jasmine flavored. We have a passion fruit flavored. We have Black Diamond. That's like a type of pineapple, right? Black Diamond. And we have Ocean Breeze. Black Diamond smells like Disney. I want to smell them, but I also don't want to open it, because the second you open these, they like start expiring, right? Because they start leaching their smells into the world. So I'm not gonna open one right this instant. I'm gonna pick which flavor I want to start with, and then I will have to just let you know over the coming weeks. You didn't tell me how long. It doesn't say on the instructions how long these last. I had other car hangers that smell, and they said like, oh, it'll last 2 weeks. So I assume these will last about 2 weeks. So, thanks. Thank you. Let me go. Oh, she makes a little sound as she does her little dance. She's like clicking over there. This is so ridiculous. He's so... Wait, maybe... There you go. Wait, there you go. Okay, if I had more light, like more, like, UV light. Yeah! You're shaking the screen when I dance? Yes. I haven't seen you folks in such a long time. Remind me, do you know that my desk is currently broken? Have I complained about that yet? Hey, what's up, Wizard of the West? Good to see you. Has anybody ever told me I look like Miss Frizzle? Yes. My sister says it all the time. Because she looks at the ridiculous clothing I wear and she's like, you look like Miss Frizzle. What are you doing? Get back in the bus. Yeah, so my desk is broken and I still haven't bought a new one and I still haven't fixed it, which means my desk, like my legs don't fit under, my legs don't fit under the desk. So they're just on it. Yep. Okay, one sec. Let me go. A, find the dog, and B, I'll go put this on. Praise the chair, everybody! Praise the chair. Give me a second. And do the hula dance like the hula girl. The entire stream is Miss Frizzle coded. No! No, it's not. I am Novak Boone Dinosaur. The dinosaur has a name too. What's his I'm forgetting his name. What's his name? Alright. Thank you, Mugs. Thank you very much. I love New Vegas. What are we doing today? Today might be an odd one. So fair warning to everybody who's here right now. Hit the like button before it gets weird. Before it gets odd. I have been doing a lot of work lately. I have a lot more work to do. In fact, I just shut my laptop like 15 minutes ago and I was just looking at my to-do list and I was like, I actually probably shouldn't stream tonight. But it's been far too long. We got a lot of work to do, and I don't have a lot of game playing time. I also haven't had a lot of reading time. Wait, we haven't talked about books lately, have we? Pretending not to know the dinosaur's name. You don't know the dinosaur's name either. Is it Dinky? Okay, Google. What is the name of the dinosaur in Novak in New Vegas? No, she doesn't. what I said. Dinky the T-Rex. Sometimes she doesn't listen to me. She lives in behind the tikis back here. There's a Google Home hiding back there. But sometimes she just doesn't respond. All right, Harvey, I was wondering how long it would take for you to ask that. So, clipping is no longer available on YouTube anywhere. It is not being worked on. It is being shelved. So it has been replaced with timestamp sharing on mobile. So you didn't use, oh, sorry, Leif. YouTube desktop had the ability for you to like pick a timestamp and say, hey, I want to share you a link, but I want you to start at this timestamp. It wasn't available on mobile. It is now available on mobile. So now you had 2 ways on mobile to share a link with a timestamp. And so YouTube decided to turn off one of them that was only in use on live in favor of having the one that worked across all videos on YouTube. So you cannot make new clips, but Harvey, you can still access all of your clips with your custom start times, your custom end times. You can still access them. You can still edit them. You can still, oh wait, you can't edit them probably. You can still watch them and share them, but you can't make new ones. No, so it's not that they're dying. Darkness, look, I got a new shirt. New Vegas Novak. It's not streamer that they're gone. You just can't make new ones. So it's just the creation entry points that don't exist anymore. And with that, everybody has left the stream. Or at least, gosh dang it, that says 11, this says 5. How many people are here? Is it 11 or is it 5? Or is it 14? No, it's 5. I don't know how many people are here. It's probably 2. Critical few. Oh, we're having some keyframe issues. Oh, I love that one. Okay, whatever. Present for a few more minutes. Why, thank you, Foilist. Thank you. What's up, Mr. James Baker? So, today's stream's gonna be a bit of an odd one. Because I want to play a game. It's an odd game. It's a very odd game. It might not be a game that works if you stream it. It might not be an entertaining game to watch. It might not be entertaining or easy for me to stream, but I want to play this game, and a bud of mine is playing this game, and he says, this game's weird. But, how do you make a link with the timestamp? You just hit share and hit start. Hit share, hit the radio button that says start at, pick your time. I don't know, I've never done it on mobile. Sorry, I'm just screenshotting the 4 and the 12. I just don't know how many people are here. So, the game is called Titanium Court. And it is a game that is supposed to be thematically similar. Does that work on live? I sure hope so. Are you telling me it doesn't? Just give me a hot second. Oh, what the? Oh, I got the shelf! What? Nobody gets this shelf, and I got the shelf! Oh, that's because, okay. Okay, let me just... Well, that's odd. Hold, please. Have I just not updated my app? Yo, Renee! Renee, you still here? Timestamp sharing. I don't know, Harvey. I don't have it. I don't have it on iOS, and my app should be updated. Maybe there's a holdback? I don't know. The shelf is where clipping went! What's the shelf? This shelf. It definitely won't trigger again. Even like, no, yeah, it's gone. It's gone. It was a shelf of vertical live streams right on my homepage. It was great. That's a great shelf. More people should get that Oh, yes, right here. Look! It's a shelf of the future! Right there. Yeah, that's cool. First time I've seen that. Okay, we're gonna play a game. It is similar in nature to Inscription or Blueprints, in that it's one of those games that you should not research anything about the game before you go into it, because it's one of those games where, like, the knowledge that you gain by playing it is part of the gameplay, right? Kind of also like a Tunic, right? When you start Tunic, you're like, I don't know anything. I haven't unlocked the book. I don't know what the game is. I don't know the meta of this. What's the shelf life? Shelf life of those is infinite, forever. What's up, Phil? Phil, I'm gonna see you in a week and a half. Don't use YouTube on the phone? What? Everybody uses YouTube on the phone. So, this game might be interesting, this game might not, but we're gonna test it out and see. As you know here, you never know what the heck it is that we're going to be doing until you pop in here, so thank you for showing up. Please do hit that like button. With that being said, let's head on over to the game. The game is called Titanium Court. Can I tell you anything else about the game? No, because I don't know anything else about the game myself. That would spoil it. And I don't want anything to be spoiled. I think it has some puzzle-based roguelike elements in it. And there's going to be some reading. Okay, 2 questions. Did I update my PayPal for Streamlabs? No. I did not. Did I fix YouTube? No. Because the only way I can fix YouTube is by having an American photo ID. The only way for me to get an American photo ID is for me to have a green card wedding. No, it's for me to get my driver's license. Next Wednesday, I have a DMV appointment for me to go back to being 16, and I'm gonna take my written driver's test. Oh, you like my thumbnail, Jimmy? Gemini made that one for me. So I am starting the driving test process next Wednesday. I have to do my written test, and then, assuming I pass my written test, then I am eligible to book the follow-on DMV for the actual road test, which is the one I'm really worried about. So I can't do anything with my YouTube pay until I have photo ID. Oh, you know it did? Because it has that giant Gemini logo in the corner. You can't do the written online. Ha ha! Funny story, darkness. We'll start the game in a second. Thank you, Harvey. Thank you.
018 play this at 3/4 speed.
Everybody else can take the written test online, or you can opt out of doing the written test and instead take a 45-minute tutorial, online tutorial on how to drive and rules of the road. Everybody else can do that. If you are an American citizen, the way that you gain access to that is by submitting your photographic evidence of your American citizenship, and you can take the test. If you are here on a visa, you can give proof of your visa into the system, and then you can take your test. Unless you are on a Canadian visa, because apparently Canadian visas are special because we have such a tight working relationship between the United States and Canada. Everybody else's visas are shiny and metallic. And Canada visas? Dude just writes with a pen in my passport, has visa. He stamps it. He just does like, stamps it and then just writes in pen my visa and my expiry date. That's my visa. My visa is just dude's handwriting scribbled in the corner of my visa. Nothing official looking about it. So when I go to the automated DMV system and give in my photographic identification for why I am lawfully allowed to be working in the States, why the DMV has to verify that I'm okay to work here, I don't know. But it does. It doesn't accept Canadian visas. It accepts all other visas. Apparently, according to Gemini. Yeah. So the system has said everybody else can take it online, but I have to take it in person. So I booked a DMV appointment. Can't wait. I'm gonna be at the DMV 8 o'clock in the morning. I am hoping they will be on time when they open. Right? Because, like, I have stood in those lines for hours as they wrap around the block. And like, I go to the suburbs, like, middle of nowhere. I picked the DMV that I think nobody, except people who live in the middle of nowhere, is going to. Those things still have crazy lines. I hope at 8 o'clock in the morning, when my appointment is, they will not be behind. And I will be able to do it. Is it really backwards? Oh, I know it's really backwards. You know why? Because it is the... Yes, it is! It doesn't have to make sense. It's just free.
Land of the fray.
Gemini's not a reliable source? Yeah, well, dude, I've been cross-referencing everything with ChatGPT. And if the two of them agree, that's good enough for me. It is beyond frustrating. You have no idea that I can't just continue to be paid with YouTube. And can't get this thing sorted out. Well, that's in the wrong spot. Harvey, thank you so much. Pinata party! It's so fast. Wait, is this Mary-Kate and Ashley? Is this sped up and fuzzy so that it gets around Content ID? You blame Trudeau? You blame Trudeau for hooking up with Katy Perry? He has nothing to do with anything these days. Nothing. Nothing. Didn't pay attention to the timestamp. Oh, play this at 3/4 the speed. I did do the timestamp and I played it at 100% speed. Oh. It's as loud as it's... Oh, wait, is this just the trick to get around Content ID? You just speed it up and then tell people to watch it slower? No, that's the trick?
I wanna go to a pinata party. Party hardy. Sing and dance at a pinata party. Till they tell us to go home. We can sit here if you prefer. But
I'm actually very surprised that we didn't have a Cinco de Mayo, like, celebration in the cafeteria today. Why was the cafeteria today was like Korean beef and noodles. It is Cinco de Mayo today, isn't it? This is such a missed opportunity at work. What? Trudeau dating Katy Perry is his worst offense yet? Yeah, probably. I don't understand. It's so weird. It's so weird watching your former, like, most important person with a pop star on, like, the tabloids. Excuse me. That's weird. Barbot's yelling at me. That's just so weird. So weird. What am I going to do next week when Subnautica 2 comes out? Subnautica 2 is not coming out good next week, good sir. Subnautica 2 is starting early access next week. There's a difference. There is a difference. Early access. Do we want to play when the game is in early access, or do we want to play when it's much more final? I think I want to wait. No, it's not the same thing. Because, like, what comes in early access is not going to be totally play tested and balanced with all the story bits, with all, like, the rough edges that have been smoothed over. It is going to be MVP. And speaking as somebody who understands the difference between MVP and, like, what you're actually building towards and the vision of that, I want to play the vision they're building. I don't want to play Cyberpunk on launch day. I want to play Cyberpunk 2 years later. And I think, given how much I love Subnautica and the world and the gameplay and everything, I don't think I want to taint myself and ruin it by playing it early. It might never come out of early access because of all the publisher nonsense. It might not. You had 4 glasses of tequila today? I had tequila for the first time in years last Wednesday. It was phenomenal, except for the fact that it was a weeknight. Who goes out and has tequila shots on a Wednesday. All right, a man steps on a stage and taps a microphone. You're saving yourself for the right game. All right, good evening. ANC Pirate, how's it going? Good evening. Before we begin the game, we have some announcements. You? No.
011, is this who you're talking about?
I don't. Dude, it is risky. And also, the place that we went, Phil, it's a place that is known for like the best, but also the strongest margaritas. And it's phenomenal. I haven't been there since before the pandemic. That place is the best ever. Miss it a ton. But like Wednesdays? And then get this. We're going to play the game in a sec. I had a great time. Also, snuck Poe in. Like, because I showed up late from work and I just, rather than coming home, dropping off the dog and my bag and work and everything, I just went straight from work to the bar. Just brought her with me. I just waited for the bartenders to like do a bartender thing, opened the gate and just hit her underneath and just walked her in. And we had a table in the back and I just shoved her in the back so they wouldn't notice. Because there was a huge sign on the door that said no dogs allowed. But it was really great, and it was great to see everybody and hang out. Some of my most favorite people were there on Wednesday. Thursday was a lot painful. My breakfast was a bag of popcorn and coconut water, and then I had a burrito at 11. I essentially was just trying to eat and drink everything possible. And then the next day, one of my teammates came to me and said, "Barbara, why were you in such a bad mood yesterday? I could just tell radiating off of you. You were just in such a bad mood. What was going on?" And I was like, I was in a phenomenal mood. I just felt like death. Can Poe go in restaurants? No, but she wasn't in a restaurant. She was in the back of a skeezy dive bar, and I was hoping they wouldn't notice. So, it was great. Oh, I also snuck her into a restaurant later.
As an American, I'd like to apologize for something our president said about your wonderfully progressive prime minister. Is there any way I can send a note, or maybe I could...
Right this way.
Oh. Oh. Mr. Trudeau?
Yes, Lisa?
Oh. I am really, really sorry about what our president called you.
I don't think about it.
Doesn't even sound like him.
Weak. He called me weak.
Absolutely.
Let me ask
It kind of
you.
was a little bit. Fixed speed, I did. Thank you, Harvey. Thank you. Anyways, we are going to... Good evening. Before we begin this game, there are a few announcements for us. First, due to the unexpected circumstances, the part of the player will be performed by an understudy. I assume that's me. Now, I don't really know where I should hang out, so I'll just hang out up here for a second. An understudy, that is me. A couple of audible groans and one muffled boo. Yeah, I would boo me too. Now, okay, there's no need. You boo, stop that. Stop booing from the back. This kid might not be a star yet. I mean, I think I am a star. I uploaded a video today and it already has 2,000 views. Pretty good for one day. But I might not be a star yet, but I've seen her rehearse and I can guarantee that she will impress you. I didn't put my gender in. How's it know I'm a he? A she, I mean. She may not have had the time to memorize any of her lines, but hey, neither have you. Laugh, folks. The audience laughs. Second, we'd like to warn you that this production features a significant amount of obscenities. Don't they know this is a family-friendly channel? Family-friendly, what was Nara's line? Family-friendly Christian Minecraft server channel? Shorts don't count. Shorts totally counts. But before all the parents in the audience begin covering their children's ears, you must know this. The stage is enchanted, such that the obscenities can only be heard by those of sufficient emotional maturity to handle hearing them. Wait, that's actually a pretty cool feature. That should just exist. Finally, the writing room would like to issue an apology for failing to complete the script before the performance. Uh-oh. They are working on it as I speak, so it is my pleasure to announce that tonight's performance is a race. Oh, I kind of dig this. Who will win? The writers furiously working to finish a script or the performers attempting to perform it? I can't answer the question, so let's announce that the race begins now. This is to earn. We hope you enjoy the game. Cool. Where should you start? I don't know how to play the game. You better teach me. You were walking through the woods. Oh, is this me? Look, I'm like a little blue turd. When the world around you shatters. That is very loud in my ears. This was both alarming and inconvenient. Yo, pundit! What's up? My PA discovered YouTube Shorts, so I guess that's the audience YouTube Shorts is attracting. What's a PA? Your physician's attendant? Your boss? Is it your boss? I mean, Shorts is for everybody. Shorts is absolutely for everybody. All right. I forget. Is this a match 3 game? Isolated on a lone stretch of ground, you are transfixed as the broken landscape begins to rearrange itself. Match 3. Yo! I am tricking you all into watching me play a match 3 game. Ha! I promise you it's much more in depth than this. Much more. Your eyes followed the trees and the hills. That don't look like a hill. It looked like a marshmallow turd. Collapsing in lines of 3s if the forest you knew were a knot. You dared not move from your position as the ground beneath your feet quivered in anticipation of shattering further. You passed the time this way for who knows how long. What are we playing? Until the court slid into view. Wait, you can't hear me? You see that the Inscription Company is making a solitary card game? Oh, that could be tons of fun. Okay, the court slid into view. At first you weren't sure you could trust your own eyes, but there it was, a great shining structure amongst the roiling landscape. What does roiling mean? Something stable and enclosed, a shelter. You kept your eyes on it, hoping it would draw close enough that you may peer inside its windows. Alright, Operation Get to the Court. Surprisingly, the court appeared to move freely through the broken landscape, disregarding lines of 3 as it approached your position. What does that mean? I can just move it. I can just put it wherever I want. Can I just... Oh. I mean... Shattered landscape lurched! With little warning, the forest snapped back together as if someone had pulled the knot of reality tight once again. Oh. Well, maybe I can't do that anymore, except by now it wasn't the forest you knew. It was hardly even a forest. You stood, stretched, and began the hike towards the court. Is going. Ooh. Well, I like that. Later, while the sun hovered low over the horizon, there was a feast within the walls of the court. Hoping to avoid any attention, you sought out a more isolated part of the hall, an empty table near an exit where no one would pay you much mind. Well, I like this person. Oh, is it pizza? Alright, we have people. A young man seated to your right began engaging you in idle conversation. Not interested, dude. Not interested. Okay? Just back off. Get your own sandwich. The weather, how you found the meal, the role of the individual in society, how you preferred to make your bed. Stuff that doesn't matter. Not interesting whatsoever. Eventually, he inquired to you about how you came to arrive at the court. I don't know, I just moved the match 3 game. Which answers my question quite thoroughly while raising many more. He's got a bit of a spiffy outfit going on there, though. Forgive me, you haven't actually finished your story, have you? We're really just starting. Hey, what's up, Brooke? People within the court were earnest but odd, much like this game. After your arrival, you attempted to get some answers about your whereabouts and the strange circumstances outside, except they spoke mostly in riddles and nonsense, didn't they? They did. Let's find out where you are. Who do we want to talk to? Little dude. A man resting in the shade of the wall. I kind of want to talk to the people playing Tetris. Oh, they're discussing magic. Yeah, let's go talk to the magic people. Do you think they're playing Magic the Gathering? There appeared to be a seminar of some sort taking place in the courtyard. A seminar on magic, if you understood the text on the blackboard correctly. Okay, so first you take a metaphor, and then you stretch it really thin, right? Okay, like I said, this is one of those types of games. We are not going to understand anything until we do. Okay? It's like Inscription. It's like The Witness. It's like Tunic. It's these games that the more you learn, the more you're like, oh, wait, I'm playing a totally different game and have been the whole time. I just didn't know because I didn't have that knowledge. So we need to remember all of this. First, you take a metaphor and then you stretch it really thin. They might actually mean literally find metaphors and figure out how to stretch them. They might mean that. We might have to do that later. Like really thin. So thin you forgot its original purpose and then you inflate it. Yeah, you just inflate the metaphor. I prefer to use my lungs for that. Then as it's inflating, you twist it like hang on, like so. You still following? I think so. And hold on. Ta-da! Now it resembles a dog. A delight for children and such. Okay, so what happened to that metaphor? I don't know. It's a little balloon dog. Okay. They seemed busy. Hold on. Are you seriously going to tell me about every individual conversation you had in excruciating detail? Yep. Oh, should we say yes or should we say no to this? I mean, do we want this guy to be our friend? I don't even know if I want to read all of that. I feel like yes. Yes, you are, because if he lets you proceed uninterrupted, he'll learn that many of these people played a part in what happened next. See, we have to get this information. Okay, fine. Okay, so let's do, I was going to say the little, the little snail. Turns out that's a cat. Okay, let's go talk to the cat. Hello, kitty. Oh, said a small cat. Meow. Your questions are numerous but inconsequential, for they overlook the current crisis. What crisis? Why, the crisis whereby my dinner is late. It is so late, in fact, that I'm not certain the concept of dinner isn't something I invented in the fugue of hunger. All other societal issues are mere trivialities in comparison to my plight. Please, stranger, might you fill my bowl, thus ending this ravenous standoff? Because Harvey, when I hovered, it said it was a cat. A woman behind you laughed. Oh, don't listen to him. He's already been fed twice already. Okay, we should probably remember the cat was fed twice. Yeah, when I hovered, it said there was a cat right here, right? Okay, who's this? A woman in a helmet doing her taxes. Yes! I want to learn about taxes. Spent Saturday doing my taxes. It was fun. I did not get a refund. In fact, I owed more money. Anybody else feel really poor right now? No, this game's great. Strimmer, this game is a perfect game for only the smartest, the most intellectual of society, of which I would argue you are one. Did I do them late? No, my tax people, they just file a thing, and so we can file them whenever we want. I don't think I've ever filed my taxes on time since I stopped doing them myself. Yes, said the woman. I would love to tell you where we are, friend, but I haven't even figured out where we aren't. That sounds like a pretty core gameplay thing. Oh no, is this like, do I have to keep myself alive? Do I have to feed myself bread? She gestured at a stack of maps on the table behind her. We're not in any of those places. Or at least we weren't. Who knows if that's true now that the tide has come in. You attempted another tactic, hoping to glean some information. We should just steal the lady's maps. Let's just steal from the lady. Perhaps she could at least tell you the name of this place. Oh, we just call it the court. Its full name is the Court of, I forget, something like Court of Aluminium, but it starts with a T. Titanium? Titanium? Titanium Court? Oh, that's what the game's called. Court of Tungsten? I don't know. Maybe I'm new here and I'm bad with names, but at least I can give you mine. I'm Robin. Is this Robin Scherbatsky? She's Canadian. She held out her hand, which you shook as you introduced yourself. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should try to sort this out before the tide settles again. Don't know what that means. All right, let's go talk to the man. We should have stolen the lady's maps. Said the man. Whoa, pal. Oh, I missed that. Whatever. My deal is that I can only answer questions you haven't asked. Well, that doesn't seem helpful. So as to where we are, no can do. Sorry, can't tell ya. But what are we doing? Oh man, we're a court of fairies on a quest to find our missing queen. Ooh. He looked to both sides and said, so let me know if you see her. Just don't ask me where she is. All right. Let's go describe the outside. Finding no immediate answers inside the court, let's go to the top of the walls and look around. This game needs some background music. Perhaps there was something you could see from this vantage point that would shed more light on your situation. To the contrary, conditions outside the walls were even stranger than they were at the time of your arrival. Apparently there's nothing here. The rest of the shattered landscape had now melted away, and the court, the cheese, stands alone amid a void. Is that proper grammar? Amid a void or amidst a void? Amidst a void. I think it needs an ST. You spelling fairies wrong? That's your number one problem with this game. They spelled fairies wrong. Like a rush of water, new surroundings began to surround. Much of the new topography was familiar to you. You could identify fields of wheat, water, woods, and hills. And little enemies with spiky swords. Oh, look, there's enemies up here too. But there was something else to see. A menacing group of other courts that were also part of the landscape. You were not alone in noticing these. Someone shouted, "The war! The war is here. The winter is coming." Someone else said, "Can't be. Puck said no wars until we find the queen." Is this related to A Midsummer Night's Dream? He's talking about queens and courts and pucks and fairies. Titania. Her name's Titania, right? Titania, Oberon, Puck. All the other ones. Oh, dude, I had better not need to remember Shakespeare to be able to play this game, because it's been a long time since I've read Midsummer Night's Dream. Perhaps you should explain that to them. Surrounded by the enemy on all sides and bereft of an obvious course of action, the people of the court began to pray. To whom? Who are we praying to? We don't even know where we are. A man stepped forward and offered the first prayer. I genuinely wish no harm upon our enemy. I merely pray that they would fade into obscurity. Oh. Yes! Oh, I can do this. With my match 3 game. Hey, you didn't expect that to work. Not a drop was understood. That's how I feel about Shakespeare in general. The woman named Robin offered the next prayer. My notes were quite clear. Prayer does not work. No comment. Our time is much better spent steering the court. Their soldiers cannot cross water. We should try to take shelter behind a moat until the tide comes in. I don't want to go down. I want to go up. Oh, wait, what was that? Yeah, I don't want to go down. I want to go away from those people. Water. Oh! The more I match things here, I get my resources over here. Enemy. Match for solitude. Quick travel on foot. A little bit flammable. Is Oklahoma a city? I don't know. What's the marshmallow fluff? Very slow to travel, not flammable. I guess we have to do this one. I don't this meter is. There's a meter going up and down over here. Oh, the river's protecting us against some of these dudes, but there's dudes behind us. Oh, the cat's praying for us. So long as we are making demands of God, then my wish as ever is to be fed. Take some wheat, cat. You probably didn't notice, but something happened. I did notice that. Okay, by matching fields, we got more food. Similarly, other parts of the battlefield. Okay, cool. None of those fairies in the court will tell you this. Their religion forbids them from acknowledging the existence of the user interface. Yo, we're breaking the fourth wall of the game. But I'm a secular tooltip, and I fear no god. I will do my best to provide you with this vital information. New favorite part of this game is secular tooltips. You're welcome. Why, thank you. Why, thank you, big game. Alright, we're just feeding cats. I don't know what we're doing, but now we're surrounded. And we face even more of the enemy than before. Why do I even bother? The scholars at the blackboard have now chimed in. We identified the most strategically sound location. It is the top corner. If we just steer over here carefully, we should be sitting pretty. But Robin interjected. Stop! Look at the clock. It's almost low time. Oh, that's what this bar here is counting down our time. It's almost low tide, so it's kind of like it's a moves clock. We have time left for only one more move. Hi. What's up, tooltip? So the clock and time left that Robin alludes to, in fact, is this progress bar. Sweet. Much like life, every move you make will deplete some of your time. If we only have one prayer left, what should we ask for? Food. That was probably not the best move I could have made, but that's what the game told me to do. Okay, apologies, another explanation. Clippy wants to talk to us. The previous move chained multiple matches together. Because of this, you earned bonus time. For the fairies of this court, there might as well be a miracle. Is there any chance we can do this again, whatever that was? Well, can we? Not obvious to me that we can. No, there's no such chance. The last prayer would be the last one. Unsure of what any of this really means, you imitated the people around you and made a pointless decision. Story of my life. Story of my life. So many pointless decisions everywhere. Alright, we're just gonna do what we want. Food. The battlefield snapped together as the court snapped to attention. Places, everyone. Windows were shuttered, doors were slammed, throngs of people emerged from inside and formed a line near the gates. Were we watching the show? What are we doing? Oh, we're going to the bunker? Alright, we could use some help in the dressing room if you have a free hand. What? Along with the scholars, introduced to you as Hop and Skip. Is Hop and Skip a reference to anything in Shakespeare? Not that I'm aware of, but I really haven't read a ton. We sorted through a large pile of costumes, props, and weapons. Check the tag on that. Make sure I put it together properly. Ooh, can I buy? Click and hold. Farmer, a working fairy, gathers food. Handle the bundle of farmer's apparel to the first person in line. What does this do? Unperturbed by the idea of harvesting wheat in the middle of a battle, they whistled as they marched out the front gate. What? Oh no. Oh, no, just keep doing it. Just keep deploying 4 farmers. Alright, we have soldiers. Ooh, excellent. I want this one. Oh, this is gonna get complicated. He needs a lot of food. Alright, armor and weapons went to the next person in line. She tested the weight. I haven't received any training, but I'm just gonna do it. YOLO. Let's go. After this minimal preparation, scholars consider their work finished. I'd place our chances of survival somewhere near abysmal. Best we can do. I'll take it. Small mercy at least that the queen isn't here to witness this. She's probably off in the woods. Okay. I must pester you once more before I take my leave. Observe this undo button. Nah, I'm pretty happy with whatever pointless decisions we just made. Okay, so it seems like, however, the official editorial position of this tooltip is that you are liable to lose no matter how many times you change your mind presently. I would agree. There's like, not much that I think we could do. When you're ready to lose, press the play button. Okay. Let's lose. Should you ever desire the loyal company of your tooltip, all you need is to click and hover over the button or tile, and I will do my best to explain it. Oh, I thank you. If we are for sure going to lose, I want my resources back. We're gonna lose anyways. Right? That's what he said. Oh. Oh. How does this work? Well. Was that me? Was that my guts? Did you all just see my guts? I guess it's time for some wine. Oh, there was a feast. Okay, it is a roguelike. We're just gonna come back. Stumbled behind enemy lines, made a token attempt at resistance. I'd made no attempt at resistance whatsoever. And was summarily topped. Oh, toppled. Not topped. Not topped. I was gonna say, that's something else entirely. Toppled. Do I have that right? Yes, it does appear to be an accurate summary. We did lose. We did. I'm certainly glad I slept through that. As you look at your surroundings, a switch flips in your mind. Your own story makes little sense now that you think about it. How did you... Don't worry about it. Just roguelites. Just don't worry about it. If our court couldn't withstand physical destruction, we wouldn't last 5 minutes in the pull of the tide. What is the tide? We still don't know what that is. Time I made introductions. As you've narrowly avoided learning, this place is called Titanium Court. Meanwhile, I have the honor of being the steward. My name is Puck, although my lovers and enemies call me Goodfellow. Was that his full name in Shakespeare? I'm chief advisor and friend eternal to our fair queen. As fancy as that sounds, in practice it means he's unemployed. I would think that it means you're employed by the queen, no? One of the scholars, a man named Hop, has approached your table. He appears to have had a drink or 4. On a Wednesday? He pulls up a seat between the two of you and assumes a jovial attitude. I guess the queen stood us up, eh? Lucky for her, I'd say I'd skip town too if I knew what a sorry showing the court would make. But on the plus side, we can continue draining the taps dry. Now, are you gonna help me with that good fellow, or are you just gonna stare at me? Open up Discord? Discord's closed right now. Puck, staring at the scholar, mouth agape, slowly inhales and pinches his nose. What fools these? How drunk are you? Hop, the queen is right here. I've been speaking to her for the entire feast. I'm the queen? Did we know that I was the boss? I don't think I knew I was the boss. Oh, my guts. Kind of makes me look like... Oh, I'm a footballer. Oh, that's not my guts. That's just me playing football. What a weird way to die. Hey, what's up, Paul Mendez? How's it going? Happy Tuesday. Ah, I see it now. That calls for Her Majesty's finest vintage. I'll be right back. Burb. As Hop makes a quick exit, you look steadily at Puck and shake your head. There's no use denying it now, not after the tale you told me. If you like more proof, just take a look at where you were seated. I am at the head of the table, and I did sit here first. You slowly take in your surroundings. You think I would have noticed if I was the queen. Now, if I may conclude my introductions, let me present the court to your majesty and likewise. Long absent, queen of the Titanium Court, always a stranger, has arrived. Cheers erupt. Dessert is served. They had dessert at work today. They just had slices of cake just chilling in our micro kitchens. Just sitting out there for you to just go take some slices of cake. But I was so late to all my meetings today. We did not have any. Okay, about time 2. Did you tell her about the war yet? Alright, we rolled credits. Did we beat the game? A place beloved only of clowns and criminals. We keep having all these rando pop-ups. So like on Leprechaun Day, what's it called? St. Patrick's, sorry, I'm totally blanking. St. Patrick's Day. Early in the morning, we got these little notes. It was like, there's going to be a surprise later. And then by midday, they had switched out the notes for, we like purchased 300 Krispy Kremes and we hid Krispy Kreme donuts all over the office. Go find our hidden pot of gold stashes of donuts. Last Thursday, there was a Harry Potter chocolate wand pop-up. You just walk into the micro kitchens and just like the boxes that just have like, you know, they're like blind boxes, but of chocolate wands. They just had scads of boxes of chocolate wands. We had a Red Bull pop-up. Our micro kitchens have unlimited supplies of Red Bull if you enjoy consuming chemicals. But one day they had a pop-up to give us more Red Bull. Like, there was nothing different about it. It's just rather than going over here to get Red Bull, you could get it over here. It was all the same. We also had a day with, you know, the chocolate bars, Tony's Chocolonis? Tony's? You could just go get, they just had boxes of chocolate bars that you could just go and get full-size boxes of chocolate bars, in addition to just the normal junk food that is just always around. So, yeah, Strimmer, yeah, you just really have to be really intentional about things. Because we also have like pizza and french fries every day, custom made ice cream at lunch every day that they'll do. We've got those soft syrup machines and like full toppings bars and everything you want. They stick it in the back corner. I walk up to the salad, I get my lettuce, and I leave. That's why Tony's is so overpriced, because they're just giving it away for free to tech workers. I don't know. It's good though. It's very good though. I got a whole ton of my work event 2 weeks ago. A ton. Because I got an influencer package. It was so cool. All right. Just a short while after the feast, the court returns to work. Yeah, you really just have to have a lot of self-control. Do you need a badge to get in there? Dude, you need to pass so many levels of security to get into my workplace, because we had an incident many, many years ago. A really horrific, traumatic incident that I am not allowed to talk about. But I was on the news. Look, Mom, we're on the news for all the wrong reasons. And ever since that, security has skyrocketed like you would not believe. So you need a badge and many other things. Like when we badge in, but then and everything has like double, triple, whatever sets of doors. There's like turnstiles everywhere, but also apparently all the security cameras are doing all this like facial tracking to verify that like the badge matches actually me and all this other wild stuff. I haven't discussed what I did 2 weeks ago. I posted about it on Instagram. You can all see all the pictures on Instagram. I got to meet a whole ton of cool people. It was very cool. I went to middle of nowhere and got to hang out with some of the coolest people in the world, talking about stuff that I love to talk about like you wouldn't believe. And so it was a 1 day, 1.5 day event of pulling people together who have shared interests in things. Oprah was there, which was wild. Like Oprah, she was like 5 feet away from me over here, which was cool. She did a bit of an inspirational Oprah type of talk in terms of like, stick with it, keep doing what you're doing, types of things. I got to talk to all sorts of people about it, and it was great. Good time with some good people. Yeah, middle of nowhere. It was, I don't know how to describe where it was. We kind kind of all flew into this rinky-dink airport in the middle of nowhere, and then rented a car and drove in even more in the middle of nowhere for an hour. Did I find anything under my chair? No, but I got my mom's Christmas present. They didn't hide stuff under our chairs. They just gave us a ton of stuff. Gave us a ton. I don't know. Do you want to see what I got? I can't show you my mom's Christmas present, but I walked away with 2 pairs of shoes, a jacket, a track jacket, cabana wear that I'm definitely never going to wear, and an entire Nike workout wear for women, an entire Nike workout wear for men, including men's extra small underwear. If there's free stuff, you better believe I'm grabbing all of it, and I'm not looking at anything that I'm grabbing. And then you get back to your table, and you're like, what am I gonna do with a pair of men's extra small boxers? Why can't I show my mom's Christmas present? Yeah, my mom could be watching right now. I gave the boxers away. I took everything else. I gave all the boxers away. Can you have the menswear? No, I gave them away. I knew I wasn't gonna wear them because they had that. It wasn't like just like regular boxers. They're like workout boxers, so they had that little pouch. It's like not the cute pair of boxers that girls can wear. We had a super cool night event out under the stars, with all of these really picturesque tents everywhere with like the most delicious brisket. So they had like a custom brisket carving station, but then they also had a rotisserie chicken station. I think they had something so you could get like chicken gravy. I got brisket and I covered it in chicken gravy. It was so good. The cocktails and stuff, I was trying to stay away from it. They also had crazy super powered telescopes, and we could see Jupiter, and we could like zoom in on the moon and see all the craters on the moon, which was cool. And there was a lady there where you could make custom sage smudges, and you could pick your crystals depending on what's going on in your life. If you got some stuff going on in your life, you had to go to the little menu and say, I'm feeling stressed, or I need good fortune, or I need my man to love me again. And then depending on what it is that you need, you pick the crystal. You pick the crystal, you pick the corresponding feather, and then you pick your sage, and then you make your little voodoo stick sage smudge. Do you guys want to see the crystal I got? I got a crystal now. I'm one of those. I have a crystal. All the stress has just left my life because I now own a green rock. If it's free, I want it. And so I went through everything that was pre-made because I was not about to go and spend more time with Crystal Lady and learn about her magic rocks. So I really just looked for the biggest rock that was pre-made, and so I had this like big green crystal that apparently has magical properties. It's gonna release my stress and anxiety. Also, they had a whole Lego station. Because it was kind of a night chill event for you to go and meet and greet lots of other people. It was like a big party in the woods for people who wanted to party. I was doing more of the chill thing. So they had this Lego station where you could go, and they had all these sets of Legos that you could like pick what you wanted to make, and they were all flowers and succulents. And so you pick them and you get your whole thing, and you could like do all your Legos. And I'll tell you, if it's the end of the night and there's an area that has swag, and it's the end of the night, and the people are pushing you out saying, please go to bed, you're like, we don't care where you go, but you can't stay here, and all the swag is still left, if I have a big bag with me, you had better believe I am filling that bag and my pockets and everything else with as much free stuff as I possibly can. I think I came back with 15 packs of Legos. that I'm slowly just every now and then, and I'm just putting my Legos together. So that was great. Under one of the main tents, there was a bunch of carpets on the ground, and everybody at the event who was working the event, like the people the crystal lady or the food people or the bartenders, they were all wearing black. And so picture this. You're in the woods, it's night, you can see the stars, it's a perfect, beautiful evening. Everything is kind of like safely, it's like lightly candle lit, like it's not like brightly lit. They're not actually candles, but it's all safe and like, it's dim lighting throughout. So there's this main tent, and there's all these carpets, and there's a bunch of people in black sitting on the grounds in front of these bubbling cauldrons. And I see these bubbling cauldrons with these people in black after I talked to Crystal's lady. So you better believe I thought this was a coven of witches brewing. I legit thought this was a coven of crystal witches brewing something over here. Turns out it was just tea sampling. They were just bubbling cauldrons of tea that you could go, and if you wanted caffeine at 10 o'clock at night, you just go and get it from the witch coven ladies over here. It was cool, and I got to talk to so many different people at that event. I got to pick up so much swag and like shove it in my bag. It was really cool. My bud Renee was there, so we got to hang out. We did some filming together. We did some filming with some other folks. I was the camera person, so you're not going to see me in any of those videos. But yeah, it was chill. It was a great multi-day event for me to talk about one of my favorite things that I love talking about that I can't talk about here, but I can elsewhere, and just like talk to some of the best people in the world at that thing about what they want out of it. Anyways, I'm in charge of a war now, Your Majesty. You should be fine, but just remember, yeah, that's about as concrete as I can get about it, unfortunately. I wish I could say more. There's just certain things I can't say specifically on this channel, but you can go look at pictures on Instagram. Instagram pictures are likely just as vague, because there's a lot I can't share, but you kind of get a bit of a gist here and there. So you should be fine. Just remember everything we've taught you about magical warfare. We have learned nothing about magical warfare thus far in this game. You remind them at this exact moment, they have taught you nothing about magical warfare. True. Ah, good. She remembers it quite clearly. This game, High Tide. While the field is broken, arrange it to your advantage. Consult the ever-changing map or inspect available units. Well, let's consult the map. Oh, there's a pumpkin and a ninja. Oh, what's the pumpkin? That a word? Is this a real word? Peridolic? 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 What does that mean? A plant possessing a friendly false face. Okay, what's a safe storage unit? Ninja? Or a fountain. It looks like a ninja. What's this, a party? Nope, just a stump. Blank. Trees. The game music is overpowering. This, yeah, it gets loud and then it gets quiet, eh? Signage? A bird cage. Well-defended fortress creates a moat at the start of each battle. I am... Periodola is when you see faces and things. Oh. Oh, okay. You don't know what any of this means. True, I don't know what any of this means. Cool. Cool. Let's inspect our units. Okay. Alright, let's do some matchings. Can I match these? Yes. That's how I should win. I should just win by matching those things, right? What resources do we need? I need... What's this? A stone. How do I get stone? How do we unlock stone? Okay, let's get rid of these guys. Okay, it's better to match down at the bottom, eh? There's nothing for us to... Oh. Alright, there we go. We're getting some combos. Okay. Okay. Well, let's try not to lose this time. So what is it that we need to do to not lose? It's a great question. I don't actually know. Uh-oh. 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 I have now surrounded myself. There we go. I feel like I just kind of want to keep getting rid of the bad dudes. Excellent. Okay, food's probably super useful, eh? I don't really know what I'm doing. Thank you, Harvey.
Oh, yeah.
2:25 while you were away I saw this band live.
Okay, low
They had
tide.
a
Make
2-hour set
preparations
and
for
it
the
was
upcoming
awesome.
battle. Okay. Alright, map looks mostly the same. And I guess, what do these guys do? Oh yeah, they gather food from the fields. Alright, let's make workers. We only have 2 dudes. So what if I make 3 dudes? My 3 dudes will overtake their 2 dudes, right? And I might as well get some food. Okay, we're gonna have 6 dudes. Let's go! Battle away, 6 dudes! Are we gonna win? Ah! Why are we playing baseball? Ah! Why are we playing Jenga? Did I win? I don't know if I won. Having now achieved some kind of victory, you wonder if someone in the court might help you return home. What did I just do? Also, that was only one battle. There are many more to come if my notes are to be trusted. What did we do? Okay, if you understand this map correctly, there appears to be signage. Perhaps if we can just reach these signs. I want to reach the pumpkin. And to reach them, we need to merely be swept forward by the tide, as we have been all along. Okay. Dead. 1. Oh, that's me. I died once. Okay. Thank you, Harvey, for the super chat. Thank you. The baseball swing was low. Yeah, I don't know where the sports ball analogies are. Oh. Are those metaphors? Are those sports metaphors that we need to stretch? It's a little odd.
I was hoping to see this
It's
game
a
on
little
this
odd,
very
Harvey,
Mexican of
but they
days.
were good. You liked them? I was hoping to see this on the very Mexican of days. The speed. I did fix the speed. I guess it didn't save. So we realized I have a couple Halloween costumes that I could just wear on stream. Like what? You know, like a Santa Claus costume. That's like totally cosplay. Oh, yeah, I could. Play people want to see, right? So we realized I have a couple Halloween costumes that I could just wear. Yeah, I could wear what do you want me to wear on stream? I think I'm just gonna keep wearing this shirt. This is a great shirt. Okay. So oh, but wait. Looks a lot like one you've rented in the past. So am I trying to move up? I don't know. I don't know how to play this game. I'm just gonna play match 3. It's a whole lot of pink dudes. Yeah, we need to get rid of all these pink dudes. I don't want any of these pink dudes. What do I need? Trees? I don't really know what I need. While the field is broken, arrange it to your advantage. Is anybody else picking up on what this game is putting down? What is this? This is food. Alright, we need more food. Yeah, I'll just get us lots of food. That'll be great, right? I guess. Do I need more water? No, I have water. I can't really tell, like, are people in my village eating food? Ah, where'd all these bad dudes come from? Why are you doing this again? I don't know. It's the game. This is a roguelike, so, like, this is the game. The game is doing whatever this match 3 thing is, and apparently this match 3 is consequential. Should I be trying to move myself up? Oh, okay. Take a look inside my storage unit. Yes. You were quite curious about what you might find inside the storage unit, but it's locked. Oh, okay. Well, let's look at the map. The map now looks slightly different. I guess. Let's just battle. Now, there's 2 dudes. Let's make 2 dudes. Am I close to a field? Yeah, I'll make 1 field dude. And let's go. Wait, a paid ad for what? Wait, you're not getting ads, are you? I hope not. I have ads turned off, but for all I know, it got turned on. Hey, basketball! I didn't realize I was playing sports ball here. What's the cat doing? Oh, yeah!
When I think of Barb celebrating Cinco de Mayo, I think of this clip
I still
with
don't know
clips.
what we did. Hades 2 is a roguelike and game of your contender, so why are we playing this? I warned you in the title this game was gonna be odd. I warned everyone that this game was gonna be odd. I like the music, it reminds me of drugs. I really like the games that you can really only play them once, because part of the game and the joy of the game is the knowledge that you learn while you're playing it. I love that. I want more of that. I crave that. And this was just...
I don't look like I'm a legit shiny hunter, even though I totally am, because I just caught my first ever. Do I even have, like,
What? Is it slow?
Hey!
Why does it keep resetting?
I mean, it's kind of kind of a celebration song. I don't look like I'm a legit shiny hunter, even though I totally am, because I just caught my first ever.
I'm way tequila deep.
Do I even have like a...
I am not way tequila deep. It's a school night. You shouldn't be tequila deep on a school night. All right, I'm gonna keep doing it. Oh, pumpkin. All right, well, what's the pumpkin going to do? We're just gonna keep crushing match 3. Okay, match 3 is where it's at. Oh. Why does it say I died 3 times? I didn't die 3 times. You don't go to school? I don't go to school either, but like, I have so much work to do tomorrow. Yeah, Paul gets tired of seeing the same Fortnite arc raiders on every other channel. That's why you come here. You never know what the heck you're gonna get. Yep, best content strategy around. Aren't some of these enemy courts empty? Oh, they are. Can I take them over? You've noticed a subtle difference between some of the enemy courts on the battlefield. While many of them have soldiers, there are plenty empty ones. You think that maybe they will not attack. Yeah, you can assume that. Additionally, when you see enemy soldiers will attack the court over here on the timeline, even soldiers might be no threat if you can deal with their courts before they attack. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been crushing it. By trying to clear them all out. Alright, I keep needing food. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, there's too many dudes. We are not Wait! How am I back at the bottom? Okay, we might die here. Although the game seems to think I'm already dead. I don't know, 4 dudes. 5 dudes. Probably should have sent out... What's Arc Raiders? Arc Raiders is like a very popular game that many people are streaming and playing these days. It's another one of those Valorant types. My dudes are way stronger than these dudes. Oh, we're vaulting. Stop! Okay. Oh no, not a menacing birdcage. Your Majesty, I have notes on this foe. Let me know if you'd like to see them. Yes, please. Yes, birdcage. Alright, here's what the notes say. First, at the start of low tide, the birdcage will flood its surroundings with water. Following that, it will attack the court with birds. Fighting it might prove tricky. If it's always surrounded by water, the soldiers will be unable to reach it. You agree, you wonder if there's another approach the court could take. Either way, you thank her for this information that you can't do anything about. I think we just keep the birds over there, right? Where's my house? Here's my house. Oh, look, there's a chest. We should be able to recover its contents as long as it remains in sight until next round. Okay, well, let's just keep that going then. So I guess we don't want to lose that. Oh, 2 chests. Oh my gosh, there's so many birds. Uh-oh. That was a mistake. So, I'm sorry, am I supposed to fill it with... Am I supposed to surround it with water or not? Am I just gonna die from birds? Oops. I think we're just dying from birds. What even is this game? I just want to play basic match 3. Oh no. I'm gonna die from the birds. Okay, there's 3 chests. No! Why did I do that dumb? Oh. Okay, the birdcage is surrounding itself. Now get your trinkets. Cool! I got
Speaking
a bird
of tequila, let's play Barb's
and
memory
an
of the song.
angler. Get it. Get it. I don't know, sure. Oh! Wait, I've unlocked new characters. Cool. All right, I'm trying a new strategy. I want my feed people to feed me, please. Uh-oh, that's a lot of birds. Get rid of these birds. Let's go, kill them. Uh-oh. Oh no, my dude's died. Oh no, birds are strong. Oh no! No! Oh. With time and repetition comes comfort. You feel your maximum level of comfort increase to 1. Okay. Okay, but I only died twice. It was not the bed we fell asleep in. Any room within the court might be the queen's. So you parted with him. A small chamber beneath a staircase, a twin-sized bed neighbored by a nightstand and a lamp, small desk in the corner, no windows. You know, I mean, I have no clue. Meanwhile, the bed you awaken is queen size, contained within a spacious chamber that opens onto a balcony. Okay. Oh, we're high up. The balcony overlooks a courtyard of your new home. You're roughly 5 stories above the ground. No, thank you. These feet stay on the ground. What should you do here? Take stock of your things. Look in your storage locker. Somewhere between your arrival and now, you managed to misplace your keys. In a way, you suppose you also managed to misplace the locks that they were intended for. A mystery, admittedly, of greater concern. Yeah, I guess we just go back to the court. Oh, we haven't been here, have we? Let's go let's go to my office, investigate a dining hall, talk to a man. Oh dear. Should we go to work? Let's go to work. Let's go talk to Puck. All right, hello, Puck. Oh, he's going away. You might be imagining it. He seemed to retreat the moment he saw your approach. Well, we're not talking to him. All right, let's go to the dining hall. Okay, and eat some breakfast. In the light of day, the feasting hall more closely resembles a common dining area. What are we eating for breakfast? Ooh, a buffet and then table. Why don't I want to sit with anybody? I'm sitting by the trash can. Everybody wants to sit with me. Cool. They make idle conversation a few honest attempts at answering your myriad of questions. Nobody is successful. Nobody can tell me what the heck is going on. Thank you, Harvey. Speaking of tequila, let's play my memory song. Oh dear, what is my memory song? Thank you, Harvey. Thank you. Why is this oh, let's play Barb's memory of the song. This is, if I was to ever do karaoke, it'd be this one. Tequila. Why is it still slow? I am so confused. Like, why would... Oh, Point Crow's playing the other game I want to play. So, Return of the Obra Dinn. This game...
sucks, man.
Similar concept to what we're currently playing, where you are trying to learn more about the world. And, like, you're solving mysteries as you're learning more about the world, and it's this crazy cool art style. I really want to play that one, too. And if he can stream it for 500 people, why can't I? Never mind the fact that he's top streamer. Never mind. All right, we're going back to this one. Okay, you note idly that despite your assurances that he would answer all your questions, Puck is nowhere to be seen. As a result of eating your breakfast, you get a bonus. Ooh, you got 10 food. Cool. Let's peace out and go back to work. Close opera. If I close it... Well, I mean, Eric's just gonna, he's gonna keep doing what he's doing. We'll just put it over here. Oh! Oh, there's a bunch of stuff. Okay, look out the window, go to war. We should probably look out the window before we go to war. Maybe some of our leaders should think about that. There are some dogs catching frisbees in the courtyard just out of frame. Oh, he's so cute. Neat. All right, let's go to war. After breakfast, the court goes to war. As you ready yourself, a question. Your Majesty, is the intensity of war to your liking? If not, please feel free to adjust the thermostat. All right, so, okay. Oh, there's buffs. Oh, good. Does Poe know how to fetch? Of course she does. Of course she knows how to fetch. She can fetch perfectly, I would say, like 5 times in a row. And then all of the rest of them, she will run, she'll put it in her mouth, and then she'll spit it out, and then she'll come back. And she'll do it perfectly, and then she kind of forgets. Start with 2 mulligans. Start with food. Start with whatever this thing is. Stone. Start with wood. I mean, yeah, I want this one. I want a calculator. There you go. Proceed at max comfort level 1. Whatever that means, sure. Okay, despite falling short of them yesterday, you're confident you can reach those signs today. Oh, okay. This is what we're doing today? Very good. Your Majesty's loyalty to this approach is quite admirable. Oh, yes, how steadfast. Of course, of course. All right, let's go check out these signs, apparently. Let's not screw this up. Let's consult the battle calculator. All right. There aren't any environmental hazards that are threatening the court. As for the enemies, they are all empty, so we don't have to worry about them. They are deploying units. Sure. This one can attack me. It won't deploy its units until fairly late in the battle, though. Based on these calculations, the court is in a small amount of peril. If we wish to maintain this position, we can just move the court around without disturbing the rest of the battlefield. Hey, what's up, Christian? Why don't you have a might and magic key? I don't know. I don't know. Either way, that's all I have. Feel free to ask again. Okay, thanks, Robin. Well, I feel like I want to play I guess what she's saying is I don't have to play match 3. We can just not play match 3. We can just immediately, like, switch it and do the next bit. But I feel like I want to play match 3 to get the resources, but I guess I don't need the resources? You know what I mean? Huh. You only need the resources if you're indeed going to like, deploy men, but if you're not deploying dudes, you don't. Huh. So maybe we don't actually need to play this part of the game? I don't know. I want to get as many of these chests, though, as I can. That feels useful. More chests. The song hits when you come to an epiphany. Wait, this music? Okay, we have 3 chests. So I feel like the chests are gonna help us unlock stuff around us. Like the characters or whatever. Yeah. Gather all the trinkets. I want all the trinkets. Okay, so we got a new dude. Sweet. We got wood. Get it. Get it. This is great. Okay. So, do I need wood? I don't know that we need. Do we need wood? I don't know what we need in this game. Do we need to fight? We don't have to fight anybody. Let's just Swap. I might as well swap water for food. We are fighting no one. We are just gathering food. How fast are they, though? Oh, they're slow. Okay, so I can get 2 food per food dude. Per battle. Stop! Okay. Whoa! What's that little mushroom thing? What's this? An abstraction of a single battlefield. Oh. What the heck is this? A catapult? What? What's this? Oh. The glass house. Ooh. A billboard. Hey. What's the pumpkin? It's this peridolic pumpkin. Tap on your shoulder. Robin points to a building in the distance. Yeah, this thing. Your Majesty, that shop is neutral to the conflict. We should strongly consider stocking up on supplies, of course. That's only if it stays in view. If it disappears, we have to wait until we pass another one. Cool. Okay, keep the shop. Shop is closed. Okay. Do you understand how money works? No. No. You thought you understood a lot of things before your world shattered, and now you might understand nothing. Okay. Where does money come from? First, you don't need to know where money doesn't come from. Okay, you're probably used to getting stuff randomly during this round. Yes. That's not gonna work for money. You earn money by doing your job. Oh no. Story of my life. You do have a job. I don't have too much job. I don't think you have job. No, I can guarantee I have too much job. I have job. I have big job. I have caller ID. I know you're the Fancy Fairy Queen of Fancy Fairy Court fighting Fancy Fairy War. And that's totally a job. You need more confidence. Anyways, Fairy Queens earn money by defeating enemies on battlefields. Just knock them out. Oh, I didn't realize that's how we get money. Okay, we're closed, but here's what we will have for sale. I can't tell what they are. Okay, we'll come back to that. Very cool. So, if we clear out these stores, or sorry, these enemies, then we get money apparently. Let me see if I can do one. There we go. No, I got no money for that. That didn't work at all. No! Oops. That was pretty dumb, wasn't it? Yep, cool. Oh, wait. Okay, I got a store back. Okay, let's not screw this up again. Oh, that'll be a good one. That was a good bingo. That was a good match 3. Oh no, 3 dudes. Where are the 3 dudes? Okay. Oh no! Not what I wanted. Alright, let's go to the store. If you want to sell, tap your own stuff. Basic income, working a job. Receive $2 pay. Wait, I want to buy this. Except I don't have any money. Sidestep, working spell, move in any direction so long as it's horizontal. Yeah, I do mugs. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. The sun has set, so she's not dancing for me anymore. Driller, working defensive fairy, gathers stones and defends your court. Or wood. What is this? A working spell. Move in any direction. Cool, I just want to buy stuff. Alright, that seemed like a waste. Let's go to battle. What does this dude do? No! Oh, dear. We'll do 2 fighting dudes.
Is that how you say it?
Okay, let's do this. Alright. My woodcutter and my 2 fighting dudes are gonna take out the other 3 dudes. This starts at low tide. This is low tide. Why they call them tides, I don't know. Okay, enemies are coming out, but they're coming out late in the game. Yes, we got money! Or something else. What is this? A monarch. I didn't really get money for that. Because they're tied to the moon? I mean, I don't know how to play this game. I don't know what we're doing. You're probably right. Thank you, Harvey. Thank you for the super chat. Is that how you say...
Bingo! Is that the way you say it? That's a bingo.
You just say bingo.
Bingo! How fun!
Ooh,
I have not
that's
seen
a
this movie.
bingo.
I generally don't watch Nazi stuff so much. All right, what's this? A billboard. Ooh, there's a billboard. It's true, there's a billboard in some sort in the scattered elements of the terrain. You go to look to the outer walls. You need law. Lawhawk. Talons of justice. This thing gives me the creeps, Your Majesty. It's as if we're about to be sued just by looking at it. You agree? It might be best to look away lest you draw some unwanted legal attention. Oh! All right. Do we have... Oh, okay, we have a couple dudes. Let's get these things. Ooh, we have another structure. You suppose this is another... Ooh, a temple of market. Should you wish to pay your respects, it need only stay in view until low tide. Correct. Cool. What does a market do? Oh, yeah, we can trade. I can trade my stuff for money? Oh, this is like Settlers of Catan, but... Alright, well, what has the best... Oh, it's all equal. Everything's all equal. Okay. So it's not like there's a monopoly on whatever that would make some other things better than... Okay, let's not accidentally screw that up. Let's just try to get as many resources as possible, I think. Right? Oh, there's too many dudes. There's too many dudes. Let's get rid of some of these dudes. Nope. If I were to do that, I would lose my trades. Ah, poop. Not what I wanted. Okay. Well, we kept this thing. Cool. Do we want money? Oh, but wait, we don't need money. We need we should sell wood. Wait, why'd it go up? Oh, don't sell the thing you barely have any of. Oh, we're rich! Hey, what's up, Wesker? How's it going? Happy Cinco de Mayo! We're playing the most Cinco de Mayo game right here. Not at all. Cool. I have so much money. This is great. The market was great. The market was kind to us today. Alright, let's, we'll make a fight. We'll make 3 fighting dudes. We'll make this, and we'll make, I don't know, a bunch of this. Let's commence the battle. Sure, why not? Why are we chopping down the billboard? Are we supposed to be chopping down the billboard? Huh. Yeah, I got rid of the billboard. getting a bunch of food from this, which is nice. So I guess you pick different dudes to go on the run based on what is around you. So, hey, what's up, Johnny Bean? So if you have food right beside you or woods right beside you, you should put the food or the wood dudes. But if they're far away, then they have to walk super far, so you're not able to get as many resources from them. So it's not effective use of their time, right? And look, like by smashing that billboard, we got 10 wood. As the fairies playing lumberjacks return to the court, they are surprised to find their queen waiting to speak with them. You'd like to discuss the fact that they have chopped down the whole billboard. Yeah. We did, I hadn't noticed. Not what I intended, dude. You gesture at the pile of lumber where fragments of billboard are clearly visible. Yeah, I thought that tree looked a little strange. It should still produce some high-quality wood, though. Yeah. As long as there's no long-term consequences for this action, you might as well not worry about it. In a game like this, I do not believe there's no long-term consequences. Okay, so we're in the middle of 2 trebuchets, which is not good. These trebuchets are a subcategory of catapults. You don't see any reason why you can't just call them catapults. Very well, my queen. I retreat in the face of your overflowing wisdom. Never forget, I am always right. What? They're throwing baseballs? What are we doing here, folks? What is this? Hey, yeah, Titanium Court, Your Majesty. I'm calling from the Glass House. Yeah, we sell potions. Good thing I have $16. We firmly oppose don't throw stones at us. We like to offer our full support to Titanium Court in your campaign against these stone-throwing trebuchets. To start, here's a pro tip, free of charge. Hills will block projectiles fired by catapults. Surround your court with these hills and you will be safe. If that doesn't work, use our potions. Give us a call. Ooh. We can't sell potions, but you can see what we have in stock. We can do fire, we can do hills, we can do water, and we could also just teleport. Wild. Okay. So. Fires from a distance. Oh, blocked. Okay, so I'm protected from down below. I am not protected on the side. So let's figure out how we get these dudes somewhere else. Alright, okay, we're protected by down there. This situation is not good. My glass house is gonna break. Okay, he's blocked. How do we wanna... How do I... This puzzle's kind of fun, actually. How do I don't know how I move. Can I just, yeah, sweet. They're gonna shoot at me or are they gonna shoot at this? Oh, this is no bueno. Oh, he can't get me right beside. He can't get me right beside. Ooh, I should probably stop. You can't get, you can't get, you can't get. I don't think anything hits me. Right? I think we just call it early. Oh, can I? Oh, I thought I could call it early. I guess I can't. Okay, well, I'll just do a little useless up here at the top then. Is this a bad idea? That's probably a terrible idea. I didn't realize I had to use all my moves. Okay. Do we want to buy anything? Fire for wood? I mean, why not, right? Where should we put it? No, I just want to keep it for later. I don't want to use it. I just want to keep, I mean, Okay. Oh, I like that. We're just like setting things on fire. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I am kind of beside the... Oh, they can't cross through water. So we can't... Okay, I can't do anything. I think we just go. Bombs away, everybody. Let's just do it. Ah, suck it. I've surrounded myself with hills. Yippee! Oh no, the fire's really taking over. No! No, wait, the hills! Okay, we made it. Is this how wildfires start? Trebuchets of who knows what? Okay, the catapults continue their assault, although you note that there are slightly fewer of them. Yeah, because I set them on fire. What? Now there's a bunch. Oh, I guess I have to fight the next one? Oh, poop. Okay, well you're... I'm just gonna like, try to get rid of them then. Yeah, we're just gonna do one of these and just... Oh, that's gonna hurt. Alright, what do I do about you? It's a great question. I move, that's what I do. I just like... Oh, that's gonna hurt too. Whoa! What the... Do we die here? Well, I think I die. I think we die here. Right? What's Robin gonna say? Alright. Those ones will miss. Those ones will all hit me. We're in considerable peril. Yeah, we're in, I guess, but like, oh, maybe that's, okay, yeah. Okay, let's do that one. And that one? How many things are hitting me? 1, 2. Cool. Can I just set those dudes on fire? Let's just set them on fire then. Cool. He's on fire. Is there anybody else who wants to go on fire? Do I need any more hills? No, I think we're good. We're good. Oh, and I'm beside trees. Oh, this is great. I'm gonna like hire some tree dudes. Let's make trees. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna be great. You know, a couple flaming baseballs. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Are there health potions? Yeah. Direct hit. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You're now on fire, though. You can't do any more of that. Stop hitting that one hill. No! Yo, I'm getting so much wood. Yippee. Please move to America, enjoy it, bro. Why? Why? How come? Do you see how much wood I got? I doubled my wood. The tide washes away the last of the catapults. You appear to have weathered the storm. The threat of the catapults has now eliminated. The glass house pulls up next to the court. You get another phone call. Salesman offers congratulations for your victory. Asks if there are any further assistance. You answer immediately. How may I return home? Well, let's pull over and I'll draw you a map. All right, explains the okay, so you've seen this. You have, but nobody's told me what this is. Okay, great. It kind of is, but it changes every day. So I'd say it's more of a weather report, but it's pretty simple. Each of these rows is a battle. Yes, figured that out. Within a given row, the column is a battlefield. Yep. K. You'll figure it out. Importantly, did you know you can choose from 3 potential battlefields before every battle? Nope. Nope. We did not. We did not. We didn't figure that bit out. Okay, so that's where we are. We're in the middle of war. To get home, you have to make it to victory, which is the top. What? What in the dragon? Yeah. After the dragon. Cool, cool. Making it to the end isn't enough. After that, you need to make an exit. Given the abstract nature of movement through the tide, would he be willing to elaborate? Oh, yeah, it's confusing, right? These roots were conjured back in the 60s. Everyone was hopped up on allegory. Around here, making an exit means you gotta consciously leave the path you're on. You have to fundamentally change as a person. You need to grow over time. All right, this might be a long shot. Okay, he sweeps his arms back to reveal a shelf of potions. Love potions. Ooh, I don't think we want any of those. Nothing changes a person more than love. You take a deep breath. If his love potions function like those described in stories, forcing an individual to fall in love with the person they otherwise have no interest in, yeah, we just no. No thanks. Unless it's free. If it's free, I want it. Your Majesty, with all due respect, that is messed up. I don't sell anything like that. You've been hearing rumors. I blame the competition. Hey, what's up, Bryce Edwards? How's it going? Happy Tuesday. We're playing a weird puzzle game. All right, now if you want some love potions, start small. Like this one. Full love of baseball. The effects are really mild. Drink it and you'll end up liking baseball just a little bit more than you already do. I don't think I need this one. You suppose that does sound relatively harmless. If he thinks it will help you return home. Hey, baseball, sports, go home, home plate. Maybe he's on to something. Maybe. Perfect. Oh, come on. Put your wallet away. I'm not going to charge it for you. Show auto mod. Doesn't retry. Question to anybody who doesn't have a blue name. To anybody who doesn't have a blue name in chat, do you see a chat message from NC Pirate 13 that says heifer? Heifer, right? Like cow, like a cow.
Every time
Do
I
you
hear the
see
word
that chat
allegory,
message?
I
Yes or
think
no?
of this.
I think the people with blue probably see it. I think the people without blue probably don't. Oh, you do? THCH, you do? Thank you. I just wonder where it might have reinserted it. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Yeah, and question mark after the fact. Yeah, because it was blocked. Because, I don't know, YouTube decided that heifer is an inappropriate term, which it might be, depending on the context. It might be. Oh, and I am testing some. I am testing something. I turned it on like 3 weeks ago and didn't remember. Excuse me. I am testing something. So, yeah, their heifer message didn't get posted, but it looks like it did. You didn't see it blocked? It's because I unblocked it. I unblocked it. Thank you, Harvey, for this super chat. Thank you. You watch entirely too much Simpsons.
You've reached the Corey
Why?
hotline. $4.95 a minute. Here are some words that rhyme with Corey. Glory, story, allegory.
I mean, I guess it rhymes. All right, we got the love potion. We have a single complimentary love potion for baseball. Is this whole game about getting more love potions for baseball? Alright, can I just give my love potion to the dragon? Based on what the salesman told you, this is either a map or a weather report. Either way, the important thing is that you can choose which upcoming battle to traverse. Oh, well, now I can! Okay, do we want the volcano? I think we want the fields. Oh, but we can go to the store! And now I have money! Okay, we have to go to the volcano for the store. Yes! What's a goon? What's a boat? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, so cool! Centaurs! What? Well, clearly we have to go fight boats. Oh, we're gonna die. We're gonna die so badly. But I want to go shopping. Do you regain health? No, I don't think you do. It's like Slay the Spire. We're on the run. What in the 100 boats is this? Ooh, there's a sign on the battlefield. You look through the spyglass at the sign in the distance. Dead end. Oh, I know this one. This is Memento Mori. I hear they're popular amongst mortals. I know I'm at half health. Excuse me. This one is quite simple. It says dead end. Any mortal who reads it can remember exactly what awaits them at the end. Yup. Alright, well, we're getting rid of these boats. We're getting rid of these soldiers. Oh, we have a slightly different hill. This is a volcano. Your Majesty, they will erupt. Oh, and everything's gonna start on fire. Excellent. The volcano's surroundings take damage. That includes diagonal neighbors. Also, you can see when the volcanoes will erupt. Okay, he's erupting late. I'm just likely gonna leave him. Volcanoes match. Okay, cool. Thanks, Clippy. Alright. I feel like I kind of want to... Boop. Well, that didn't work. How do you close out boats? Oh, I guess boats cancel boats, eh? Did I just lose my store? Gosh dang it. Poopity. Poop. What do the boats do? Alright, so it's gunboats, but I'm like right beside it, eh? This is probably a bad idea. Why am I surrounded by boats? Alright, let's see what Robin's gonna say. Cool. Okay, the volcanoes are fine. We're not worried about volcanoes. There's a bunch of enemies. Yeah, no, I'm good. Okay. We're in... could you tell me about the boats? Dude, she didn't tell us about boats. Ah, okay, we got a store back. Cool, well at least we can go shopping. Enemies become friends? Yes! What's this dude? Defensive fairy. Ooh, a shield! Wait, where'd the shield go? Oh, you have to deploy your shield. Oh, wait, are we like, we're building our deck, eh? No, oh! Hey, Josh Lewandowski, how's it going? How is it going? We are, to be fair, Josh, the title of the video is I gave you a fair warning that what you are showing up to is going to be weird. So if you've popped in and you have no clue what's going on, that's on you, dude. You chose with all knowledge that is, all of the knowledge that is of the video title. We don't really know what it is that we're playing. This is one of those video games like Inscription, like Tunic, actually also kind of like Animal Well. Like those games where when you are, you choose to be, you don't have to come. At this point, Yuri's probably saying, go back to 76. He would never say that, but he's probably saying that. This is one of those games that when you start to play it, you literally don't know what it is that you're doing. And then you start learning more about what the game actually is that you're playing. So it's one of those games you can only ever play them once, because once you have that knowledge, like Blueprints or The Witness, once you have that knowledge, you're like, oh, that's the game I was playing and I had no clue. So this is one of those games, and we're just starting. So we don't know what any of this nonsense is. Go back to Guacamelee. Guacamelee's easy. Run, punch, jump, punch. Transform into tiger, punch more. This is cerebral. You gotta put your thinking caps on. Oh, wait, I gotta put my thinking cap on. This just lives here camouflaged. Camouflaged in the back of all of my meetings, in the back of all of everything. Let me put my thinking cap on. Now. Oh, it's so quiet. We all just need to, just embrace it. Ah! So great. Okay, the soundtrack's pretty good. The soundtrack is not that good. It's not. Alright, so apparently this is like a card battler where we can only have 5 cards. Where's the top half of your head go? I know, it just disappears. Bend the brim? James, no, I can't. We already had this debate. You weren't here. I'm not bending the brim, and I'm not taking the 2 stickers off. It had a tag. I took the tag off, but I'm not bending. And, yeah. No, I'm not. This is unfortunately my favorite hat in the entire world. It's the only hat that ever actually properly fits on my head, but it is hideous. Just the back part. The front part is, like, the best.
I thought Guacamelee was all
Bend
about
it?
this.
I'm not bending it. Make me. I'm not bending it. Thank you, Harvey, for the super chat. Thank you. Reminder, folks, please do hit that like button. You're here for the hats. You're not here for the content or the gameplay. Oh my god. I don't know why. Anytime I play a Zelda game, you don't walk in a Zelda game, right? You roll. You roll everywhere. Why would you walk? Walking is slow. Not cool. She would always, whenever she was watching me, she would always say, why is he keep tripping over his own feet? It's true. Keep rolling. I thought that was funny. Yeah, my mom would always say that. Anytime I'm playing a Zelda game. Think about Wind Waker. You never just walk in Wind Waker. You just like flip, roll. My mom would sit on the couch behind me and say, like, why is he falling? Mother, we're being more efficient. All right, so, yes. Okay, I didn't realize these were cards. So, we got to get rid of some cards. Okay, so, I guess I'm going to... Oh, no, but I could use... Wait. I could use this because I'm screwed. Wait, did I use this? I think I'm hosed no matter what I do, but I shouldn't be beside the boats, right? Alright, so we're gonna keep that one. Maybe I don't need dude chopping wood. Dudes who chop wood and this one. I don't need those. Okay, sell. I want hearts. Wait, gathers wood. I'm kind of beside wood. Should I bother getting wood? Do we need more wood? You IRL stream for your mom? No, just think about if you ever played video games as a kid. You know, your mom would come and sit with you, you know, and spend some good quality time together, honey. The most amount of time she ever spent with me Actually, she watched quite a bit of Dead Cells. I don't know why. Dead Cells, I would say, is not likely an enjoyable game for a mother. She watched a lot of Fallout New Vegas. A lot of it. Because she would hear the music, and it's music that she quite enjoyed. Right? The old, like, the 50s style music. And so she would just hear me load up the game, and so she would just come and sit. And I don't think she actually paid attention to the game, but she would hum along to the songs. But Dead Cells, she actually would watch me play Dead Cells. And Zelda, yeah, she would watch some Zeldas here and there. Yeah, my sister would come. She would just come and sit in the back. Yeah, we would do IRL streams. You never did that for your family? What mother wouldn't enjoy a giant booger controlling a zombie body murder a cursed kingdom? You talking about Wind Waker? Is that the TLDR in Wind Waker? I mean, the boss at the end kind of is booger-like. And, like, you have that booger kid in the beginning. Right on Outside Island. Right, I'm really just stalling because the strategy of this game is... I'm trying not to die, folks. But I'm pretty sure we lose here, right? Oh, okay. Dumb question. What if I just go all the way over here? Yeah. Yeah, cool. Okay, I'm gonna hide over here. I'm gonna, like, protect myself a bunch. I'm gonna, like, charm this dude. I'm gonna charm this dude. And, I don't know, chop down some wood. Right? And then send some dudes. Okay, we're gonna win this. We're gonna crush this one. Look at this. Look at this. None of those boats are attacking us. Whoa! Boats are attacking other dudes. That spell was kind of expensive, though. Yeah. Slam dunk. Yeah. We're vaulting. We're playing the sports ball. We got this. We're crushing it. Look at everything on fire. How'd everything get on fire? Did I do that? Did I put everything on fire? That was a successful run. Okay, cool. So, do we want to fight the dragon? Okay, that looks scary. This looks very scary. This looks safe? And then wait, what's this one? Okay, we're getting somewhere. Oh, that's Dead Cells. Dead Cells? He's not a booger. Isn't he a homunculus dude? What do they call him in it? He's not a booger. He's a flame. I guess he kind of is a booger. I don't know. I've unlocked the mod where every time you do a run, you get a new skin. So like he always looks different whenever I play. I don't understand this. I don't understand this either. We'll figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. I don't know if will the dragon get us if we come here? Okay, a shop or a market? We could make a ton of money by selling that wood. Let's do this one. Alright. Alright, let's try out this one. So, I need food. What the heck are these? Cornfields. Ooh! Okay. Sweet. Oh no. Oh no. What's this boat doing? Get out of here, boat. Where am I? I'm in the middle. Okay. I want... Ooh, storage. What does this do again? I don't know that we know. Alright, how do I... There we go. These boats are they're so spread out. This song in particular does sound like a snarl. I needed that chest. It sounds like an actual song I listen to on Pandora right now. I am not doing anything productive here, eh? What is this? Okay, we have 1 chest on the map. We have 11 food. What are we gonna do about this? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I guess I can move myself all the way to the edge and just chill by the edge. I can't do anything down here, right? What's this again? Oh, that's the market. Right. Oh, yes. Wow, bread's expensive today. Yeah, I'm not doing much of anything useful. I think I'm just bringing more enemies into the map, eh? Okay, go to the market. Money. Yes! Money. Oh, wait! Oh, wait! I meant to go the other way! Gosh dang it. I'm going the other way. Oh no, the vendor's out of caps! Apologies, you appear to have reached your hourly limit for devotion. We have no choice but to cut you off for the time being. Dude, I want to sell all my wood. We're limiting the strength of our faith. And we're waiting for the free market. Oh, total disaster. Sinkholes of power were constantly popping up. The entire magical ecosystem was under constant threat of collapse. Also, it was boring. Very boring. Gosh dang it, game. Okay, wait. What if I undo everything, including all my mistakes? Excellent. Okay, we undid all my mistakes. So I can sell more. Yo, we're so rich. What are we gonna do with $31? I don't know, but it's great. This is great. Open your trinkets. Oh, yeah. We got such good stuff.
You're telling me this doesn't look
Open
like
your
a
storage
booger?
unit. Oh, no. Oh, no. We can't go to our storage unit. He doesn't look like a booger. Okay, his body is... Head in the beginning looks like a booger. You're right, but like I said, mine has different skins. Regardless, how do we jump in this game? That's not how you jump. I'm just gonna pop my head off, eh? Yeah, okay. His head here does look like a booger.
We might just burn this build right here.
You can pop your head off and hit the door open.
Don't get to play with Nutcracker. Sweet niblets were
Sometimes I crack myself up. Thanks, Herbie. Thanks. Okay, so we can't get in the storage unit. Are we in for sure peril? Okay, no environmental hazards. There's a bunch of dudes. No, I don't need help. Why doesn't she tell us about the boats? Alright, so let's charm. I don't have a lot of water, though. Let's charm these dudes. And charm these dudes. Yeah, because that's a good little waterway right there. Oh, I probably should have charmed the dudes beside me. What are we doing? Okay. So we charmed this. Oh, I have to charm the one that's beside me. Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna chop down some wood. and fight some other dudes. And then, like, stock up on health if I need it. Okay, we're not gonna die. Let's go. We're gonna crush this. We're not dying. We're not dying. I don't know how any of this stuff works. Oh, I should have made more wood dudes. No, my wood dude died. Oh no, my house. No! Oh no! Oh no! I had so much money. Oh. It's so much money. Oh, wait. Wait. We need the keys from here. We have to find the keys from here to take them to our storage units over there. Alright, let's go have a shower. To your mild surprise, the shower, nay, the whole bathroom is attached to your chambers. It is shabby. Unlike the rest of your chambers, your bathroom is small and intimate. Alright, it is claustrophobic. And under a staircase. Well, you're not complaining. You consider it a miraculous blessing that the fairy court outfitted with trappings of medieval Europe would also have functional modern plumbing. Excellent. Turn on the water. Temperature is consistently warm with high water pressure. That's great. Completely normal, non-magical shower. You suspect this will be a good reminder of what your life was like prior to absconding with a cohort of fairies. Nah, Paul, we died. We died. Matus would sympathize, but he doesn't know what's going on. None of us know what's going on either. That's the joy of this. Barb is saying clip no longer a thing to get you to clip a scene. What? I haven't been talking about clipping. What are you talking about? What? I have to play match 3 to have a shower? Let's have some thoughts. You go over the short list of things you've learned about the court in the time since your arrival. Okay, let's like clean. Yeah, that's a good one. Titanium Court is a royal fairy court placed bound by ancient magic to withstand the tide. We still don't know what tide is. Magic totally exists, by the way. Okay, we have to do the thoughts. So do fairies, just so we're clear. Okay, thoughts. You are, however, not a fairy. As a person who has lived a decidedly unmagical life up until this point, you are instead a mere mortal. Alright, I need more thoughts to get down here somehow. How many of these do we get? Okay. Somehow your mortal status didn't disqualify you by being crowned queen of all these weird fairies. In fact, so far as you can tell, nothing will disqualify you from this royal office. Okay. As loath as you are to leave, you think you've spent enough time in the shower. No, I thought that was pretty useful. We were learning stuff. We still don't know what we're doing.
Can you
Alright,
still
so
speak
should we go
Spanish,
talk
Barb?
to the same people we've already talked to? Oh, there's Puck. He's gonna run away from me, isn't he? Alright, Puck! Yo! Hello! Now might be a good time to follow him and observe for yourself what his duties are. Alright, we're totally spying on him. You better not be sneaking into my shower. That'd be pretty creepy. Is he leaving? Fortunately, you can click to speed things up. Try it in battle. Now here's part of court you had not yet discovered. A vast library extends before you. Let's just read all the books. Oh, we lost him. You realize with some annoyance that while you were gaping at the scenery, Puck has slipped from your sight. Oh, okay, cool. Well, let's go read a book. Doesn't budge. Likely a waste of time. Yeah, okay, well, I guess we're leaving. Cool, we tried. Okay, observe some paintings. Yeah, sure. How do we interpret smashing of guitars? Not pleasantly. A fantasy of revenge. Subject is smashing his guitar, most probably out of a seething hatred for rock and roll. Yep. Probs, I think you misunderstood. I've heard it said that the smashing represents his fervent passion for rock and roll. But how can that be? With his guitar smashed, he surely cannot play this anymore. You interject to suggest that the subject likely has another guitar at the ready, and that the smashing might represent both his passion and his wealth of guitars. Her Majesty's theory is compelling, but the evidence is circumstantial at best. After all, this theoretical secondary guitar is not featured in the painting. How can we be sure it exists? Oh, this is getting deep. Perhaps the artist painted it somewhere in the negative space. God, no! Are there parts of the game we have not been paying attention to that we should have been? Okay, we need to keep an eye out for it. Oh, wild. Let's eat breakfast. You know, vehicular theology is not so ridiculous if you consider the car to be mostly a metaphor. But for what? What could such an outlandish and inconsistent set of myths possibly be a metaphor for? Perhaps the psychological armor we construct around our true selves, all for the conveyance of the soul to greater stages of enlightenment. Should I go get my crystals? I should probably just go get my crystals. Aren't the cars also allegedly beasts that devour naughty children who do not look both ways? I never said it was perfect. Alright, we got a bonus. Alright, so we're in the office. Oh, let's take our baseball potion. You've yet to drink from the potion of liking baseball. One reason is that your natural trepidation towards something that you have been assured will change you. No, we should just do it. Another reason is the potion's instructions clearly state that for best results, you should leave it in direct sunlight until it bubbles. Oh. Alright, we have a new map. What is this? What is all this? While the exact intent of what the heck we're doing here remains unclear, there's a growing list of things you think you should try to do, like fight the dragon and get money. Recently, you've organized this list and placed it next to the ever-changing map for convenience. Haha, to-do list! Achieve victory. Yeah, we haven't done that. Achieve sufficient personal change that you can safely leave the court at night. Okay, escape catapults, done. Inspect signs, also done. Cool. It's not a big to-do list, eh? Grab the incense and, well, the incense, my sage smudges, and the crystals. Don't forget the sage smudges. Alright, folks, it is 10 after 9. I don't want to start a new run, right? We have a brand new map. We have a brand new run that we can go start that would take us from here to the windfish egg under the dragon. I don't want to start a new run because once you start a run, you kind of want to finish a run, and I need to get some sleep. So thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Don't forget the video. I already forgot the video. Thanks. Thanks. Paste and go. Why is it?
You also get to hear me with my Spanish accent. Being a Canadian who took French all through school.
Oh, the music of this game is so good. Here, let me turn it on.
Hola,
Hola, Juan!
You also get to hear me with my Spanish accent. Being a Canadian who took French all through school. Spanish is not my thing.
Nope.
Hola, what?
Hola, amigos. Should I go watch some Dora so I can learn some Spanish? No one here knows what a run even is? Dude, the run is starting from the bottom and getting to the top. Obviously. Obviously, that's how you beat the game. Start from the bottom and get to the top. 1 sec. There we go. I don't know why. Yeah, I just put myself more in the middle. Boop. Boop. There we go. This game is weird. But I think the puzzle elements are starting to click. Thank you, Harvey. I'll click on that in a sec. I think the puzzle elements are starting to click. So we're gonna start down here. We're gonna make it to the top. We have to get through each of the battles without dying. Each battle board is a puzzle. We can solve the puzzle either by protecting ourselves or unlocking chests or trying to kill off all of the bad dudes, or protecting ourselves. So like we have to solve this match 3 sort of puzzle to make it through a match, or make it through like a battle. Now we also are collecting cards to help us get through battles, and for us to play the cards we need a particular amount of resources to play the dudes or the spells that we would get from each of these things. So like we're getting it. We're getting pieces of it. I didn't realize this game was so much match 3. I think this is still interesting. I kind of want to like unlock more and understand more, because I think there's some type of epiphany, like, oh hey, here's actually what's going on, and I just love when that happens in these games. So my bud Brendan is playing this, same person who's playing, I don't know, Blueprints with me and Slay the Spire with me. All these types of puzzle thinking games, we each play on our own, but then we consult together, which makes for what I find to also be a really fun social experience about these. So I'm gonna see how far he is. I'm gonna tell him we know that there's a dragon. That's about it. That's about it. It's about all we've learned in this game is that there's a dragon. There's something we need to do with the dragon. And some Yoshi eggs. Like, what are these Yoshi eggs up here? Egg zone. There are eggs over here. Maybe this game is a metaphor for people who are trying to buy cars from skeezy used salesmen. I don't think it's for a metaphor for that. It might be a metaphor for sports of sorts. I don't know. There's a bunch of sports references in it. And we have to get to home. There's a home plate. So maybe it's actually all baseball. Oh, what's this music? Yep, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you though for sticking around, folks. Thank you for staying with me as we played whatever the heck this is. What are we doing next Tuesday? I don't know. It won't be this. It'll be something else. Maybe it'll be Return of the Obra Dinn. Do you want other crazy indie puzzle games? Maybe that's what I'm just gonna turn this whole channel into. We'll figure it out when we get there. You have 2 videos. Yes, sir. Copy, click. Thank you to, oh, this really doesn't work. This really isn't working, this one. Thank you to people who sent super chats tonight. Thank you. Oh, stupid. Now you're not going to be able to hear this.
Mikasa. I see, I know enough Spanish to know he's talking about his house.
Oops.
And his chicken. Gracias.
Mikasa.
I see, I know enough Spanish to know
I
he's
know
talking about his house.
so much Spanish.
And his chicken.
Thank you. Check that speed. Yo. You check that speed.
Abuela is grandmother, so
Abuelita.
abuelita is tiny grandmother. Burrito, tiny burro. Abuelita, tiny abuela.
You know, it worked in my head. Yeah, see, it worked in my head. It probably just works. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Harvey. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for being a member for 72 months. Thank you to the other folks who sent your member milestone chats. I think it was Renee with his 46, and then Muggs with his 60-something months in there. So thank you, thank you, thank you for continuing to support. I missed you over these past 2 weeks, but it's just, work has just been absolutely bonkers. So thanks for bearing with me. For folks who are so inclined, there are more videos of me on the internet. They are not on this channel. They are on other channels. If folks are super interested, you can go and find those channels and start rewatching or watching videos of me. Very different type of content. Very, very different. But they're out there. First one was posted today. Second one, I don't know when it is coming, and there will be more. There will be more. These are posted on places where you would have found me previously, that I was taking a break from. But we are no longer taking a break.exe. We're not. We are back here. Therefore, I can get back to filming, which is great because I love filming videos. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you to the 20 of you who hit that like button. Thank you. If you have suggestions for games we should play in the future that are not Alien Isolation or Flying Zelda, I'm blanking on the name of that one. If you have suggestions, let me know. We can go play those games instead. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you to my mods for doing your modly duties tonight. And we are not going to go do a raid. So with that, I will say, have a good night. Was it fun though? I don't know whether this was enjoyable, like, to watch. Because with something like this, like, I feel like you have to really be paying attention about the game. And we didn't really know what was going on in the game. And it was a bunch of reading. I had to read. I don't like reading. I had to do so much reading. I feel like games that are just shooters are so much easier to stream. Because you don't, as viewers, you don't need to know what is going on. If you just think you're swiping through a feed, and you're just like, as you're swiping through a feed and you're just like, oh, hey, is this cool? Will I pay attention to it? If it's just somebody, if you're just running around Call of Duty shooting somebody or shanking them with a knife, I mean, no, it just sucked. Thanks, Jimmy. I just feel like it's more broadly appealing and easy for somebody to say, yeah, I'm going to pop in. And you see this and you're like, what is this? Swipe. Shooters suck? I mean, I agree. Except for Fallout. But I don't think that counts as shooter. Except for Fallout, I'm not into them. Not into them at all. No celebration for 6 years. I'm not good at math. Or did you hit 6 years? Thank you. Well, congrats. Also, 6 years is a long time, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 6 years. Dude, wait, that is actually a long time. That is. Was that your member milestone chat? Whoa. Whew. Cool. Thank you. I don't have I mean, I can push this. I can push this.
Barbara is awesome. Sub, please.
Am I in the land of the fray?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any other celebratory buttons these days. I really need to get my whole... nope, that won't do it. Yeah, none of these... Oh, media source? What's this? Oh, I didn't realize I had a button for that over here. Cool. Oh, I made this... Oh, no, never mind. That button doesn't work. Then we have this. That's about as much of that as I can play. Cool. That is some old school Narcost. It is.
Barbara is awesome. Sub,
You should
please.
probably do it. Sub, please. All right. I will see all of you next Tuesday. I finally have a good rhythm of leaving work early so I can be here on time. Next Tuesday, though, that rhythm will break. Maybe. So my car is all done. I have it. It is amazing. It is the best thing possible. I am so in love with my car. I hate driving, but this weekend I wanted to drive just to use my car. So we got all of the colored PPF done. He looks phenomenal, but he has to go in for a checkup like 10 to 14 days after they give it to me. Because apparently the stuff needs to like cure and settle. And when it cures and settles, it'll like come off and like do things, and so they need my car back for a day so they can take a look at everything and like stick it all back down and make sure that it is sealing itself appropriately. So that day is next Tuesday, so I'm dropping the car off in the morning and picking it up at night after work, and so there'll just be some additional stuff that I have to go and do in between, but I should be able to leave early enough, and I'm very happy with it. The car looks very good, and I can promise you nobody else on the road has a car anywhere near the color of mine, which was great. The color PPF. And when I was picking up my car in valet, I wasn't confused as to which car was mine because it was just a row of white cars and then mine. And it was great. Do I want Subnautica 2 or no? 100% I want Subnautica 2. But I don't think I'm going to play it next week. Now, maybe I should go and, like, are there any, has anybody had access to it early? And so do we have any, like, embargoed press reviews that we can go and take a look at to see whether it's a mostly complete game? If it's a mostly complete game, I'll play. But I don't want to play something that's broken now and then have to replay it later. I don't like replaying things, but I do like Subnautica. Let me go research. It's only next week. What do you mean it's only next week? Below Zero is not Subnautica 2? No, it was like a Subnautica 1.5 DLC. That is the early access. Yeah, next week is early access. Yes. We don't know when the game will 100% be ready. So I don't think I want to play it next week. But to your point, do I want to wait another 2 years to actually play it? No. So, maybe? I don't know. Let me go research. And see. Thank you to Mugs for filling up my P.O. box with this shirt and these smelly things. We will pick a smell. Poe will pick a smell, and we will start smelling the smells. So thank you very much for that. I will see all of you next Tuesday, where we might be playing Subnautica 2 Early Access, or we might not. You never know. If you don't get it in, it's done. Okay, let me go research, because I don't think I follow what you're saying. Like, it's not that if I don't play it next week, I can never play it. We'll still be able to play it. Okay, let me go research. I'll figure it out. Thank you. You got a P.O. box? Yeah. Link is down below. Or sorry, the P.O. box address is down below. So you can just send anything. It'll come to me. I'll get a notification. There's like a delay. There's a couple day delay between when it arrives and when I can go and pick it up. But yeah, there you go. Anything you want to send. Keep it appropriate. Don't send me anthrax.